I have also not very much, but a few friends I can really speak with about everything, you know. Some that I know for a long time, some that I don't, like Kurt, you know, I can speak with Kurt about everything, or with Ibu. I don't know them that long, but, you know, sometimes it just clicks.
Shall I read these out? The following questions will be categorised in 3 areas: current state of mind, skills and beliefs, and lifestyle, okay? Did you say you're 78?
I have me time. I need to work on me time.
Yeah. So where do you think you could fit that in?
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's hard, right?
We don't have that much time, I think, so.
I think I noticed COVID time for myself, not having me time. And I think during that time, sort of trying to figure out like why I was like feeling sort of withdrawn and down.
Yeah.
So I kind of created an hour in the morning. So I did some meditation, reading, exercise, and went for a morning walk. That little bit of me time, I think, is massive for me. So really, really important. Been really helpful for myself.
I have me time, but maybe I could have more, you know. But yeah, the schedule is so busy, you know, and sometimes you stand up a little bit earlier, sometimes you go to bed a little bit later just to get a little bit time for yourself, you know. Really like to pray. Sometimes just like to do nothing, just sit, and not even with the phone, but just sit down and do nothing. And I like it, so yeah, it helps me a lot, yeah.
Yeah, so I think one of the big challenges is for people to recognise that being immersed in the here and now is really good for our mental health. The purpose of mindfulness is in a sense to keep bringing yourself back to the moment.
The question about the environment, how important do you think that is? That you can, it was about speaking to people who are close to you and everything.
I've tried recently to sort of create a group WhatsApp with some of my closest like guy mates, and just like once a month try and organise some Zoom call and just to talk about these things. And I think like we haven't done that yet, but we've like taken steps towards it. And I think us guys, probably in the higher percentage of those with like the mind health problems. So for me, my partner and a couple of my really close guy friends,
I have also not very much, but a few friends I can really speak with about everything, you know. Some that I know for a long time, some that I don't, like Kurt, you know, I can speak with Kurt about everything, or with Ibu. I don't know them that long, but, you know, sometimes it just clicks. Obviously, I played at PSV before, then I left. Some people are still in touch with, but not that. But I have two that I really speak a lot with still, and one of them, or two of them, grew up with, basically went to the academy together, so those are really like friends also, like outside of football.
But do you think football sport teaches you to not waste too much time thinking about what's just happened and then focus on the next thing, or focus on what's happening now?
A big lesson that I've learned is that you have to try to be in the moment, because if you think about the past or the future, you miss the moment that you're in now. Enjoy it and be focused as well, because you don't want to miss it, because you cannot change it when it's gone. So, yeah.
Could you bring that into your personal life as well? Like, maybe you've like got a newborn boy now and things like this. Like, do you try and practice that sort of presence when you're at home with them?
I think I do. I think like you enjoy the little things, you know, just being with my son, with my girl together, and then just being there, you know, and not really thinking about anything else.
Being present in the moment, I think like that's something in the past few years I've really tried. I really tried to sort of focus on that for similar reasons for yourself. And I think there's a couple of times, like over Christmas in particular, like taking a minute or a few seconds just to sort of step back, see like family and everyone around the table and just like enjoy those moments. Every now and again I'll try and sort of relive those moments and sort of go back to them. And you're talking about how like the psychology of like what's happening in your mind can affect what's happening in your body. And like we tried to do it in pre-season, or did it a few times, didn't we? We did like the yoga, meditation, breath work, and try and sort of relive like the highlight of your summer. Experiences
this idea of being in the moment, or some people call it flow, or whatever you want to call it. It's fundamentally important for the mental health. And often people who are struggling are either too concerned with what's happened in the past or concerned about things that happen in the future, which is the definition of anxiety, really. So the more we can do pastimes that encourage that present moment focus for everyone, the better. And I think that's what sport does naturally to you or to us. And that's why I think everyone loves it so much, because even if you're watching the game, then you're immersed in it as well. You get lost in the game. So what are you going to take from this test?
To be fair, I've tried my best to do things on a daily basis to help with mind health, but I would never reflect on like how I've been feeling. So I think this tool, to be fair, going through it in each detail, like in the detail, has been quite helpful. And I think maybe doing something like this, like you guys do it already, like players, and every couple of weeks, but for myself, definitely like once a month, and being able to reflect back and see how I fared and see how I felt in those months as well will be a good thing to do for sure for myself. So
I'm always interested in how, again, and it's interesting to see AXA take this and roll this out to their clients, their audience. I think it's to be commended. And for someone like you, who's at the top of his game, it's good that you've got this awareness, self-awareness at your age, because I don't think I had it at your age, definitely. This idea of what they call self-actualization, which is essentially striving for self-improvement, self-mastery, you might say, which I think is very much in keeping with what you do every day, what we do as a culture at the training ground at Liverpool Football Club, is about becoming the best person or player you can be. Yeah. These kind of questions and this kind of introspection, it helps you along that journey. So in a sense, you have to wake up to it, to be aware of it, to then follow your path in whichever way that is and however you choose it to be.
I think if we are aware of who we are and what we are good at, that we can try to love ourselves as well, not really care about what the opinion of other people in a way that will affect your state of mind. And I think that's something we all have to make progress in, and we can help a lot of people with that, I think. You need to be grateful. If you are grateful for life, then you're less stressed. Yeah. I think so. I feel that. When you have the awareness, you accept who you are, and you have the right people surrounding you that can help you with that, I think then you can really, have a fresh mind. I think AXA is doing a great job with this program as well. So I would encourage everybody at home. I will encourage my friends to try and take the test and see where they can improve. But most of all, thank you for being here as well.
Are we knuckle touching?
Yes.
Nice.
Cool.
Thank you.